My name is Montez Lafayette. My expertise is in acting, directing, and producing. My most recent projects is Batwing. I have a Batwing series, Luca Batwing series. What made me want to pursue that is I was tired of seeing the same characters or heroes over and over again, and I wanted to showcase the characters that don't get a lot of screen time or a lot of time or a lot of cartoons and movies, things like that. So I wanted them to get some light on them. I always wanted to do a character that, like I said, that represented like our culture type of thing. And I was trying to think which character was has not been done. And I know Black Panther, Storm, Blade, characters like that, like everyone knows those, but a lot of people don't know about this character because Batman actually had a sidekick. And like a lot of people don't know about that. So I wanted to showcase that. Because I was thinking about doing Captain America, like the Black Captain America. Then I was thinking about doing Spawn and characters like that. But I was like, I want one that doesn't get a lot of light. And that's what made me think of Batwing. He's not a typical character. He's a mixture of Batman, Black Panther, and Iron Man all put to one. And who would not want to see something like that? So the most intense scene, I did a scene where it was late at night and it was really, really cold. And when you talk inside the mask, the goggles will fog up sometimes. So before we were shooting, I was letting one of the stuntmen know like what to do. And I talked in the mask. So right when they yelled action, the goggles fogged up. So we had to do a fight scene right after he said action, and I could not see anything. And we did the whole fight scene, and I like blind. I was basically blind, and it was the best shot out of all the shots. And it was so crazy because no one believed me. They was like, "No way, no way!" Like I did. We kept practicing so much to where it's a repetition, and we did the whole fight scene. And we actually kept that scene in the movie. So towards the end, when I fight the two guys at the end, that whole scene was shot with me not being able to see, and that was so intense because one false move, I could have just got knocked out. It means a lot because I'm from Indianapolis, so I like to bring something back to where I came from and give other people who are doing the same thing as me, give them an opportunity to help put them out. I feel like that's my job as a director and producer to help others get their chance to shine. Yes, the pro is you get to see your dreams come to life. The con is you have to spend money to see your dream come to life. And some people don't have that budget. So they might have the budget up here, but they don't have the budget in their wallet. So that can make or break a lot of productions. Because just because you think it's gonna look like a big, huge Marvel production, it may not look like that. The money may not show that it looks like that. So. Well, I actually have another movie that I'm going to be coming out. I'm going to be doing a prequel to the Killmonger character. So I wanted to. That's going to be one that I'm going to be focusing on. I also have a suspense thriller that I'm going to be working on. It's going to be called Barney, the '90s character Barney, but it's going to be more. It's gonna be like a nice little twist to it. You're not gonna see people stuffed animal or in a mascot type of thing, but it's actually gonna be like more of like a detective suspense thriller type of thing. So films, I've probably been in films, I would say over 20. I've been in over 20. Actually, more realistic, probably like 30 plus, 30 plus. Before movies, I was doing music. I still currently do music, but it was my focus was on music, and I created a song and they put it in a movie, and then once I seen that, I was like, you know what, I want to try to give acting a try, because growing up, my mom, we used to play like different games, like the type of charades, or like name that movie or name that scene. And we used to do teams. And I was doing this when I was like 5 or 6 years old. So I was going against like teenagers and adults in this type of environment, and we were just all go against each other, and it was so intense doing that, and I never knew that I was doing a form of acting. So growing up, I was just like, I've been acting this whole time. I didn't even know I was acting. And it actually, when I was in 5th grade, I got offered to be in a play as one of the kings. And I couldn't remember my lines, so I got kicked out, told the whole school and everything. I was so hyped, told the whole school, and I couldn't remember my lines, so they fired me. And the day of shooting, they were just like, wow, like, what happened to you being the king? And I was like, I'm a loser. I couldn't remember my lines. So that gave me like PTSD. And I would say like probably like 20 years after that, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try again, and I stuck with it ever since.